with all the marked locations that were added, Bethesda actually added one unmarked location, which is going to be all the way up here on the map between these three mountains. So we're going to start here from Freddy Fears. So I can walk you and show you how to get there. Or you could just go to this place on the map, but yeah. So, as you will know, there is the Honeybeast Cave up here. I was glad that they didn't change that, and that it still exists. When I had heard that they put a cave up here, and there's another location that they just changed. For now, the second time. That I haven't actually done a video on yet. But I was like, oh no, they're changing stuff. So here's an unmarked location also that will have a random encounter hotspot. There appears to be a scorched deathclaw over there. There it is. There's the honeybee's cave. So if you don't know where that's at, that's right here. Halfway between the location we're going to and here, and then there's another random encounter hotspot right here. It's floaters, so I'm not going to bother. So you want to walk until you find a river. There's no way. Oh, because I turned off ambient music for the clown thing. Oh, I remember now. I was like, why is there no music? I turned it off for the clown. That's why. So you will find this little pond or lake or whatever you want to call it of anglers. And next to it is a river. You want to follow the river upwards. So we're going to go to the northern stream, follow it up. So it'll open up to here. I've actually went up there. There's nothing of any importance. It's kind of disappointing. Yeah, there's a little unmarked treehouse. And just be aware that there are three, I think four actually, Mirelurk Kings that hang out over here. And one hunter. And occasionally, there will be a queen. First time I came through here, there was a queen. Don't know if there is, like, how rare it is that she'll appear here. Yep, it's right here. Right next to the compass. It is the perfect place, according to X688, for a Mirelurk Den. So right when you get inside, it's just your everyday average entryway to a cave, right? Some logs here. Well, let me turn my light off so you can get the full effect when you come around the corner. And see a dead Mirelurk queen, surrounded by her eggs, and right there, raiders. Blood eagles, to be specific. The blood eagles are being followed and not attacked by Mirelurk hatchlings. We will get to that.
I will baptize you in your own gray matter, you orc. Is that my blood?
Is that my blood? Yes, yes it is. Oh, I did not notice that either. That's pretty nice. So I'm leaving them alive, and I'll explain why I'm leaving this. Okay. So this was the boss of the dungeon. First boss of the dungeon. So there are exactly 3 of these Mirelurk hatchlings. They are guaranteed to be diseased. So if you go to your challenges menu, and you go to... Is it under World? No. Survival. It has to be under Survival. Acquire 22 different diseases. So there is a unique disease called Whoopsies, and the only way to get Whoopsies is from diseased Mirelurk hatchlings. So there are 3 guaranteed diseased Mirelurk hatchlings here. So if you don't have Whoopsies and you're trying to get that challenge completed, you just need to come here, take off all your armor, and let these guys wail on you until you contract Whoopsies. I wonder, do I still have it? Because it hasn't been that long. No, I don't have it anymore. So there's a player that's on his way up here, so let me go ahead and try to get the lore down before he gets here. So as I said, they're being followed by the Mirelurks, and then there's this queen here in the center of the room. You can see. And there are 2 notes. The first note is here, called Mirelurk Den. The bitch is dead. We lost Jackie and Ricky, but we finally got her. Took us weeks to track her down this den. A few of her eggs hatched the other day. We were a little worried at first, but they seem to have taken a liking to us. They don't taste bad, or half bad either. So the eggs hatched and popped out these little hatchlings, and for some reason the Mirelurk hatchlings are not attacking the Rust Devils, or not Rust Devils, Blood Eagles. And then this queen is the one who is living in here. And they managed to kill her. They lost 2 of their people. But the other thing is, these Mirelurk eggs are bigger than normal Mirelurk eggs. Much bigger than normal Mirelurk eggs. And you can't pick any of them. Like, they just exist here. Okay, the other note... So we got that one in the bed quarters. The other note is right here, where there is the chef's little area where he is roasting a razor claw. As you can see, the egg, again, bigger than it normally is. And here's one of the babies where they just killed to eat it. And the recipe is called, or not recipe, but the note is called, Mirelurk Medley. Mirelurk Medley, 1 pound Mirelurk spawn meat. So that's what babies are, but they're actually called hatchlings. 2 potatoes, 5 cups of fresh broth, 0.5 pounds of glowing mushrooms, 0.25 pounds of brain fungus, and salt to taste. Razor, this was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. If you make this again, you're out of the gang. None of the NPCs were named, so don't have to worry about that. They have their own water purifier that you cannot loot. And that's it. Oh, well, it's not, but we'll get to that when we get to the back of the cave. So now let's do, from the very beginning, from the entrance, a little exploration. Because there's stuff that I didn't notice before. So this walkway, it's nothing special. It's just an entrance. This path turned down towards, the bed area, the living quarters. Ooh. Did not notice it was booby-trapped. They have their own little generators down here. A radio. A Mirelurk claw on the wall. And 2 beds for all these people to share. Let's backtrack it up. And this is the way we entered from, where we get to see the queen and all of her stabbed glory. Across the first bridge, where we can see this is where they're stacking the meat of the claws that they kill to eat. Nothing special here. This is where they're cooking it up. That blood is from where I killed them. That's not blood from the environment. And then we're gonna examine the understuff that I didn't really pay attention to. There's a bigger than normal teddy fear head underneath inside here. You often find teddy fear in locations that are unsettling. Which I guess this can classify as an unsettling location. Underneath the second one, there are 2 ammo boxes. It already chosen that. Oh! This is where they're stuffing the Mirelurk Kings that they no longer want. And I don't know if this is a guaranteed flamer. I'm going to assume it is. Looks like the Kings are possibly climbing out of the ground when they killed them. And nothing under the waterfall. Nothing special. Nothing special on the queen. Would have been funny if they named it that bitch, since that's what they refer to the queen as. There's another little hole here, but there's nothing in these from what I've seen. But sometimes they like to hide teddy fear in there with the glowing eyes. Because if you go to this other one over here, there's a baby doll creepily sitting there. That seems to be about it. Now, we can enter the boss's little headquarters here, where we kill the power armor guy. It will always be a person in a power armor, so just beware of that. So there's an alien doll in one of the eggs, a bigger than normal alien doll. I don't know if it'll stay that way after. This is where they're raising some of the babies. And then, yeah, so you can take these eggs, and again, or at least this one, they're bigger than, and that one, they're bigger than normal Mirelurk eggs. I don't know why. My guess is they're planning on doing something in the future with Mirelurks, hopefully. Stim pack, generic loot. This blood is already here. I didn't put that there. Cooler. A sniper rifle will always be here. Ammo box, duffel bag. And then there's a button and a wall. So the first time I came through here, the button didn't work. So I was like, oh yeah, future DLC stuff. Then I came here a second time. And the button did work. But it's just a cache. Just a cache of Vault Tech supplies. So. Yep, just guns. Ammo crates. Random pyromaniac stuff. So it's going to be a good location if you need to get gas canisters and fuel tanks. Because there's a bunch over here. A random minigun that's stabbed into the ground and a box of explosives. So I'm thinking maybe they might add something and put it behind this. Because why else would this stuff be stacked here? They would have just left it as a wall. Or maybe it's one of the daily quests that ties in with the Gilman lumber mill with Lane. Maybe this is one of the locations Lane sends you to. Yeah, that's it. Figured I would just... Oh, hey, I can jump out of the map. Figured I'd just make this little thing, point it out, as a lot of people may not know it exists because it's unmarked. I'm going to grab my 2 notes because that person didn't come up here, and I will see you in the next one.